What about like the cuisine other than what they provided you? Because that's one of the things that like irk me when you, especially the Caribbean itineraries, you get off in an island or whatever country, you're in a very commercialized port and it's typically not local foods, local crafts.
Now, Elizabeth, I have to stop here. This is Rachel's favorite topic, the food.
First, I have to start with the food on the yacht because they incorporate the food, the menus, the restaurants for the destinations that they're taking you to. Each restaurant on the ship, it's not like a ton of them. There's maybe 4 or 5, but they're all very high end. They're not buffet.
There's no buffet.
Right.
No buffets. Everything is made to order for you. Your dietary restrictions, everything is just fresh.
But do they have different restaurants on board? And I'm sure the in-service inside your room is just fabulous.
So there is a main dining room, and that's where you want to go for a nice steak dinner. And then there's a Michelin-starred restaurant. It is just out of this world. I think it was 14 courses. It was something crazy. And
wow.
They shared a wine with each course. It was just crazy.
Is it all included with like the price of the cruise or?
So with the Ritz, everything is included with the exception, like a Michelin-star dinner on the ship for that specific restaurant. That's the only one that is extra, but it is affordable in comparison to if you're out in your town and you want to go to a Michelin-star restaurant.
Yeah.
But everything else is included down to the gratuities. They do not accept gratuities on the Ritz. You cannot.
Wow, that's incredible.
And even alcohol?
Even alcohol, even the high-end alcohol.
I'd be curious to kind of then price compare, because once you start adding the dining packages, the Wi-Fi packages, the shore excursions alone are very expensive. Whether you do them on the ship or off the ship, I'm finding that the prices are converging.
Yeah, I think he did kind of price compare once. It wasn't far off. Once you plan a year in advance, I think it's very affordable.
Yeah, and I'm thinking, of course, you have to try and compare apples to apples. Mm-hmm. You can't compare a portal room on a big brand line with the Ritz. You would have to think of like, okay, what is their highest end room? And then compare that to something with the Ritz. So if you're someone like, we love cruising the Haven on NCL. So that is like they're more exclusive. So I'd be curious to compare like a Haven with a Ritz.
You never have to wait in a long line. You never have to wait for anything. Like everything is at your fingertips, everything. And one of my biggest concerns when I'm traveling, especially out the country, is safety. So I like to go where people know that I'm missing. Whether you're staying at their hotel or on their yacht, they know when you're not in the building. They know when you're not on the yacht. The people on the ship, the workers, when we stopped at the ports, they would also be in the city. So it was eyes on you at all time. You had your private escorts back onto the ship, your private transportation off of the ship.
Because that's part of it is trying to plan taxis and bus rides. Like if you're DIYing your excursions, we enjoy doing that. We've gotten really good at it over the years, but it's still like you can't just get off the ship and be relaxed. Like we get off the ship, you start the negotiating process. Like you kind of see if their pricing is in line, like nobody's ripping you off, and we've had basically no bad experiences. Like no one has tried to take advantage of us or anything, but still like, where's the taxi line and reading maps, and my Google Maps stopped working because you're overseas. So it's a bunch of that.